In addition to being the ed, the Sigma man is perhaps the personality type that is misunderstood the most. This is something that needs to be said. The fact that some people think of him as cold, aloof, and distant while others simply consider him to be a loner is evidence that these people do not understand him at all. And they have no clue as to what may possibly be causing him to behave in such a manner. How does he behave, then? To begin, he doesn't act out everything that happens. Indeed, he does come from a place that is sincere and genuine. There is no deception, no lack of creativity, and no pretense. There is only unadulterated, unfiltered Sigma. In this video, we are going to take a look at 10 ways that the Sigma man acts, or perhaps more correctly, how they behave on their own accord in their natural environment. Number 1. He follows his own set of guidelines. Sigmas have difficulty obeying authority. And this is something that the majority of them have fought with since they were children. They have always had the feeling that they should be appreciated. You have to put forth the effort. And the vast majority of the time, those in positions of authority do not automatically earn his respect. And if he doesn't agree with the rules that they or society tries to put on him, well, then he won't just abide by them because he won't agree to them in the first place. This does not imply that he has any intention of breaking the law. Instead, he is selective about the regulations that he chooses to follow. In most cases, the only reason is that he happens to agree with them personally. If he is forced to live in a community, he will do it on his own terms and operate according to the guidelines he establishes for himself. He is in charge of his own life and what happens to him. Number 2. He engages in both observation and analysis. Sigmas devote a significant portion of their time on watching the actions and reactions of other people. He is interested in gaining an understanding of the socio-sexual hierarchy, despite the fact that he has no desire to participate in it himself. He chooses to live by his own rules rather than follow the rules of the hierarchy, yet he is still interested in learning about the hierarchy so that he can use it to forward his own agenda. Number 3. He acts hard to get. The behavior of acting elusive is second nature to a Sigma. Therefore, it is not something that he ever pretends to be like other men who try to impress a female by going out of their way to do so. It is quite improbable that the Sigma will delay his activity or alter his plans in order to accommodate another individual. Additionally, it is highly unlikely for him to put the need of another individual ahead of his own time and requirements. Sigmas are notoriously difficult to acquire due to the fact that they set their own pace and temperature. In any case, the only types of individuals he is interested in inviting into his life are those who subscribe to the same values and point of view as he does. Because of this, people will see that the individual places a higher priority on his own time than they do on sacrificing it for the sake of another. And that is perfectly okay. Being someone who is by nature difficult to get significantly boosts a person's levels of attractiveness to the opposite sex. This is because people tend to have a greater level of interest in things that are out of their reach, so being someone who is naturally difficult to get makes a person significantly more attractive. Number 4. He doesn't chase ladies. The fact that he won't chase after them in the manner of a gentleman is one of the reasons why women chase after the Sigma. Not only is he aware of the likelihood that this would end badly for him, but he is also aware. If he wants to seek some kind of closeness or relationship with a woman, but he's too busy concentrating on being successful in all of his other endeavors, it's going to freak her off. In addition, when it comes to dating, the Sigma is highly particular and picky about what they want. Only those things that will make his life better overall. Therefore, he intentionally maintains this distance from women who he considers to be inappropriate, and the only women who come close to him are those who share the same attitude and ideals as the Sigma. This is one of the many reasons why women frequently find themselves becoming so captivated by the Sigma male. Number 5. He never goes back on his promises. A Sigma man is the kind of guy who can be counted on to follow through with what he promises to do. But in the same vein, he won't make any promises that are guaranteed if he isn't 100% certain that he can deliver on things. This is another reason why you shouldn't get in his way, since he's the kind of man you don't want to mess with. He makes it quite apparent right on that he will never go back on his word. And if he has committed to something, he will do whatever it takes to make sure it comes to pass. However, if the other party breaches the terms of their agreement or dares to lie to him, then he will most certainly hold them fully accountable for what they say and do. This is one of the factors that contributes to the Sigma's high level of self-confidence and his ability to come across as convincing in all of his endeavors. Number 6. He is only present in the now. Happiness, in the eyes of the Sigma, is found in the here and now. By cultivating awareness of the here and now, he can establish a connection with the basic awe that comes from simply being alive. A significant number of Sigma males engage in the practice of meditation, and presence can be seen of as meditation in action. Incorporating this state of attention into one's routine activities, in other words, meditation without sitting still. This requires an extraordinary shift of attention away from the typical state of thought, which is wandering, and toward the awareness of what is occurring right at this very moment. The Sigma also likes to live in the present now because he is aware of the benefits and has personally experienced them. This change can be made at any time and in any location. Your level of energy, your ability to remember things, and your motivation to attain your goals can all improve when you focus on the current now. It enables you to be a better listener and to be more aware of your surroundings, and all in all, it can lead to more happiness and contentment in your life. Case in point. Case in point. The Sigma also feels nice when the person is living in the now. Therefore, he incorporates it into his life as frequently as he is able to. Number 7. He never fails to behave in an ethical manner. Nobody is aware of what is morally right and evil. He is a guy of great integrity because he demonstrates an unrelenting dedication to doing the right thing in every action he takes, even when no one is watching. This makes him more than just the ideal gentleman. That way, he doesn't have to carry any guilt with him. Because he responds appropriately to the circumstances at hand, we may deduce that he is in no danger and need not be concerned about anything. In the event that it comes out that he does make a mistake, he will own up to it and take responsibility for it. Nevertheless, in that very instant, he believed that it was the appropriate action to do, which is all that really matters. This has nothing to do with him being a dull upstanding citizen. Rather, it has everything to do with him being human and achieving what he wants without stomping on other people's toes or mistreating them in any way. Because he does it the right way, he attracts the proper kind of people into his life, which enables him to achieve his goals more rapidly. Always the best option is to behave ethically. It is a pleasant experience overall. It brings you closer to the most amazing individuals, and it has the potential to completely transform your life. Number 8. He doesn't engage if he doesn't want to. When you make the decision to live outside of the socio-sexual hierarchy, one of the best things about it is that you are free from being bound by the strict societal rules, customs, and expectations that everyone else is. Even if they aren't in the mood to do it. Other individuals will participate in talks, activities, and behaviors out of the unwritten law of social niceness. This rule encourages people to be courteous to one another. However, the SMA is not included. He gives not one iota of consideration to how others may evaluate him. He is only going to engage and take part in things that he wants to, if it serves his own need in some way, or on the occasion, makes someone happy that he truly cares about. He prefers to live his life by remaining authentic to himself and to make himself happy. He will only engage and take part in things that he wants to, if it serves his own need in some way. To avoid disappointing other people. Sometimes this means isolating oneself completely, which can be frustrating for certain individuals, but as far as the Sigma is concerned, it is what it is. They are free to accept it or reject it. Number 9. He is always engaged in some form of learning. Naturally inquisitive and constantly on the hunt for novel approaches to further develop his skills and continue his education and growth. In his spare time, the Sigma male is always studying or is in the process of learning something new. He has set himself the goal of becoming an authority on any subject that significantly interests him or becoming accomplished at any skill he believes would be beneficial to add to his already impressive skill set. You'll most certainly find him immersed in a book when you go to visit him. For the purpose of enhancing his abilities or expanding his understanding of a certain subject, he is either viewing a documentary or reading internet articles that have already been pre-reviewed. His openness to new information is a key factor in his success. And this hunger for new information is what drives him forward and what enables him to continue developing and changing throughout time. Now, before we take a look at the item that comes in at number 1 on our list, make sure you click the button that says subscribe. In the event that you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel, and make it a point to enable notifications so that you are kept abreast of our weekly uploads. I can't thank you enough for everything. Your help is very much appreciated by us. Number 10. A Sigma male never has any expectations for anything. In most cases, being disappointed is the result of having unrealistically high expectations. Because of this, the Sigma typically does not have any expectations at all of the people around them. Excluding just himself, of course. He is the type of man that strives to meet all of his own requirements without the assistance of any other individuals. People are people and humans make mistakes. Therefore, he adheres to the credo. If you want something done, you should do it yourself and then you should do it. He does. This does not imply that he is too proud or arrogant to ask for assistance when he is in desperate need of it. However, it does indicate that he does not place any expectations on anyone other than himself. And in the same vein, he does not permit the expectations of others to be placed upon him. What are your thoughts on the manner in which Sigma males behave? As always, let us know in the comment box down below which of the ones discussed in our video you can connect to. If you've enjoyed today's topic, please don't forget to help us out by liking the video, sharing it, and contributing to the expansion of our community. Thank you. That will do it for this particular round. And until then, take care and have a good one.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.